Ooh. I have a crush on her now. Alright, Riverdale. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little bit spicier with the episodes now. I actually feel like there's a conflict. It doesn't feel as grand scale where I want to say everybody's involved, but I feel as though everybody kind of has their own side mission thing going. Start off this episode with our favorite redhead, Cheryl, and she decides I am going to make everyone's life more complicated than it needs to be. And by everybody, I mean Kevin, which I meant to ask in the last review, where was Kevin? I haven't seen Kevin for like a little while now, so it's like, it feels a little weird that, you know, he wasn't in the episode. As always, I always gotta write this stuff down. Cheryl decides to out Kevin's boyfriend, which I feel as though was not her place to do that because it's not her business. It'd be like if someone decided to out her business instead of like her being able to be comfortable enough to say it out loud. When that happens, oh, I'm sorry, spoiler free. Archie helps Josie out. So they've been hanging out a lot recently since the whole Archie had a breakdown and Josie was the one that was there for him kind of thing. So he ends up taking her to an audition and they spend a lot more time together. I don't know if you remember, like about 2, maybe 3 episodes back, where Reggie and Veronica decide to burn all the jingle jangle because they don't want her mom to finally get paid for what it is that she was trying to do behind the scenes, behind Hiram's back. Find out who the buyer is, and now they have to try to, what's the word? I don't want to say appease because you're not appeasing, you have to pay the person back. So they have to like work off all the money of what they could have just given anyway. I get it that Veronica wants to kind of stick it to her parents, but she needs a better plan than what she does because she kind of does stuff and then deals with the repercussions after, as opposed to I'm gonna do this and then I know what's gonna happen after. But then again, everyone on the show is a teenager, so yeah, there's always that. Other thing that's going on right now is, I was gonna say Reggie. Damn, not Reggie. Josie's mom and Kevin's dad are gonna get married to one another, but right when they're about to be married, they decide they want to do something very quiet and something very chill. But then Josie and Kevin are like, hey, you guys should probably do something a little bit more like active. They're together, the parents, they're having an intimate moment, and she reads a letter that's read from the Gargoyle King saying that congratulations on you guys being married. And yeah, so that's kind of all the plot points. The Gargoyle King is terrorizing the newlyweds. Archie and Josie are getting kind of close. Reggie and Veronica got to figure out how they're gonna go ahead and pay off this mystery buyer. And Cheryl decides to out Kevin's boyfriend, which I found to be a little bit inconsiderate, and even Tony got mad at her. Tony was like, you shouldn't have done that, that was rude of you, that was not your place, and so on. And y'all already know I'm not gonna spoil anything. Y'all been watching my stuff for how long? Y'all know I'm about to out every spoiler right now. Midnight Club all gets gathered together, and we think that it's because the Gargoyle King wants to kill one of them, like how he did on the game night, Ascension night as it's called. That's not what happens at all. No one ends up dying. It was a big misdirection. So everyone is at the school, everyone being the parents, and all of the kids are wherever they so desire to be. Ed and Betty were together, so they were safe. Josie was with Archie, so they were safe. Reggie and Veronica, I said Reggie and Veronica. Reggie and Veronica were together, so they were safe. The only person that didn't pick up the phone, because Tony and Cheryl, they were safe too. The only person that didn't pick up the phone, Kevin. Kevin and his boyfriend had decided to spend the night in that bunker. That so much stuff has happened. Like, yo, how does nobody know where this thing is? Like, are we just like letting kids sleep in the middle of the woods? That's kind of weird. I want to say it so bad, but I'm not gonna say the phrase that goes with that. But anyway, they decide that they're gonna spend the night there. At the same time that happens, we see a bunch of people in gargoyle masks come and attack them. Then they finally decide that they're gonna make them drink from the 2 chalices of Ascension night, and that's when we realize that Kevin's boyfriend's father was gay, and he had a crush on Kevin's dad back in the day, and he was the one that decided to kidnap the two of them, which was so sick and twisted. I'm just like, bro, you're trying to scare your son straight, literally. And then even when FP was asking him like, yo, why did you do that? Like, you were gonna kill your son? He said to him there was no cyanide in it, they weren't gonna die, but he just wanted to scare him, and he was heartbroken that Kevin's dad was getting married to another person. Boom, mic drop. Random side note, I feel as though it's kind of stupid to like hate somebody or not like somebody because they're gay. That's just weird. Like, I don't get it. Like, your son is gay, your daughter's a lesbian. Like, it is what, like, I personally, I don't have no beef with it. I don't really care. But it's like seeing it in the show where like this man really, because it's traumatizing. Like, imagine you're there with the person that you love, and then somebody just comes in with a bunch of masks and then tells you that you have to drink from this or we're gonna kill you. You're just like, wait, what? Like, I didn't do anything. So that was weird. But kudos to Riverdale for actually building a conflict, because with all of this happening, you start to care about the characters more. When everybody was in the school, I'm concerned about all the teenagers. I'm just like, I hope nobody gets hurt right now, and I hope that, you know, we don't have another threat like the Black Hood from season 2. I think that Riverdale is making a positive step forward in the right direction. Keep the conflict building going. Don't do what you guys did beginning of this season. Please don't do that again. But as always, I'm always here for a review for you guys. Decided how I'm gonna move forward with my channel. So if it's a show that I'm reviewing because I choose to do it, I'm gonna give spoilers, or I might not give spoilers, but more than likely I'm gonna give a spoiler. But if it's a show that, let's say someone drops it in the comments and they request and say, hey, can you review the show for me? I'll leave it spoiler free. So let's say, for example, you want to show a friend of yours to say something like, hey, I like this show, this guy did a review for you, can check it out. I'll leave it spoiler free. But if it's a show that I like and I'm into, y'all gonna have to just deal with the spoilers, or just wait until like the camera starts to do that thing that it does right before I spoil it. All right? As always, I love and appreciate all the support from you guys. I got a lot of new stuff coming for y'all. Just stay tuned. Love and appreciate y'all. Deuces.